And today we're going to be checking out the Holy Stone HS290 drone. This is a little tiny beginner drone, weighs less than the 249 gram requirement, so no registration, no license, nothing needed. Fly it anytime, anywhere. This is mostly made for calm days and also for indoors. It has a 1080p camera. It has optical flow positioning, meaning that it can hold its own height, which will make flying much easier for you. It can do flips, and it also has a circle mode, and it has multiple speeds as well, but I will show you that in the demonstration. But for right now, we're going to point the camera down. I'm going to show you real quick what all comes with the drone and what it looks like, and then you can see it fly. So let's go ahead and get right into it. Alright, so here it is. It comes with this nice little carrying case and storage case. It is made out of a cloth, but it is also semi-rigid as well. We'll open it up. And this is everything you're going to get right here. You're going to get a charge cord for the drone batteries. You do get a card for your controller, so you can learn what all the controls are. You can just have a quick reference right there. Here's one of the batteries. You're going to have an instruction manual. You're going to get some extra propellers in case you do crash and you break stuff. I can get this open. There's extra screws in there as well. Holy Stone's really good about giving you a few spare parts. So you will get 4 of these propellers. You will get a full set of screws, and you will also get the little Phillips screwdriver for working on it. You will get a very thorough manual. As you can see, this is very thick, but half of it's English, half of it's another language. And then you're going to have the little drone itself, and you can see everything is laser cut foam for storing your drone and your controller and keeping everything nice and safe. Now, looking at the drone, you can see it is a foldable design. There's your 1080p camera on the front. This will transmit to your phone on the controller and take pictures and record video. When you want to fly, you just unfold the little drone just like this, and you will be ready to go. The battery is, you just push the little button right here and you can pop the battery out. And then right here is your charge port. It's actually on the battery itself. And then once you're ready to fly again, you can just slide your battery in and you're ready to go. This thing is super light. It does have a gimbal right here. Now it's not going to stabilize it, but you can tilt your camera up and down from the controller, which is a very cool feature. Here's your optical flow sensor. And basically this is a camera that points down and it reads the ground to calculate how high it is so it can maintain altitude on its own. So looking at the controller real quick, I'm going to take the little card off. You can see that you have all your different functions right there. And you can see right here, this flips up. This is storage for your phone. It does connect via Wi-Fi, so follow the instructions on how to connect. Then you have a power button. You have your multiple speed button right here. This is how you go from 1 beep is slow, 2 beeps is medium, 3 beeps is fast. Here's your trim button. So if your drone is drifting one way or the other, you just hold down the trim button and then push the stick opposite of the way it's drifting to trim your drone to hover in a nice stationary position. You have auto takeoff right here. If we flip this back down and you look at the top, you do have dual antennas up here that rotate. You have your camera and your video start stop button here. This is how you tilt your camera up and down right here. This is your flip button. You hit that button, you push what direction you want to flip, and the drone will flip that way. Well, this is your flip button, I'm sorry. You hit this button and you push which way and the drone will do a flip, and then this is for circle mode. So now that I've showed you this drone up close, let's go out and just fly it a little bit. Alright, so it's still a little bit windy today, but we're going to try to fly this anyway. It's really made for calmer days, and it's also probably made for indoors, but it does have 3 speeds on it, so we are going to put it on the high speed, and you do that by hitting this little speed button right here in the center. We want the 3 beeps, meaning we're in the fastest speed. What we're going to do is we're just going to squeeze in, or actually we're going to push down and to the left to do a calibration. Now that that's done, we're going to push down and in on both sticks, and we're ready to fly. Now, it does have functions like flip. Just like that. You just push the flip button and you push the direction you want it to flip. If you want to do a front flip, you push the button and you do a front flip. Let me come on this side. You probably be able to see this side better. Push the button and do a back flip. Push the button and do a front flip. Push the button and do a left flip. It does use the optical flow to hold its altitude. It does not run off of GPS. It also has a circle mode, and I'm kind of scared to do it with all these trees around. But we're going to hit it anyway, just to see what happens. And you can see it's circling. And then you just hit the button again to cancel it. It's an easy little flyer. I'm not having any issue whatsoever. It's pretty speedy. You can probably see the, oh no, recover. And I wrecked. Well, we wanted to do a durability test, so we're getting that underway. As you can see, I've filled it up with grass and vegetation. We'll get all this out. We'll see if it still works. There you go, not too bad. Let's go ahead and see if we can get it back. I'm going to recalibrate. It's best to recalibrate after a wreck, and you just push down both sticks down to the left. And we're going to go ahead and try to take off again. And you can see the little drone is just fine. No problem whatsoever. Now this one keeps wanting to float backwards towards me. So I'm going to hold down the trim button and push the other stick forward. And that's right here, the trim. You just hold it down and you push the direction that you need to adjust your trim. And now it's holding itself much better now. Very cool little drone. You can tilt the camera down and up. It's not stabilized, so like a windy day today, it's going to be very shaky footage. But if you fly indoors or on a calm day, you're not going to have near the same amount of shake. But we're going to go ahead and bring her in for a landing. And there you go.